Looney Farm Guy here, and in this video we're going to be looking at the 4 new pieces of equipment that are included with the patch 1.9 and free content update number 2 on Farming Simulator 25. So these are for all platforms. This will, you should get a notification, or if you haven't, just go and update your game. This should be available soon. This is Tuesday, May 27th. It dropped here in Central Time Zone in North America at about 7:30 a.m. So if you're watching this later, you should have this available. But anyways, so what has been added? Now, when I say added, these are not mods. These are going to be included in your base game equipment now after the update. We have a JohnDeere harvester. We have a new Skoda car, and we have a seeder and a cultivator with a seeder option. So we're going to we're going to go through them one at a time, show you where they are, and we're going to test them out. And the first thing we're going to test out is this JohnDeere tree harvester. So let me set that up and we'll get into that. All right, so for the first piece of machinery we're going to look at is this. It's the JohnDeere 1270G tree harvester, and that's going to be found under Harvesters, Forestry and Harvesters. There it is, $450,500, 272 horsepower, 390 liters of fuel, 12 miles per hour, 70 centimeter tree diameter. That's kind of important, as I'll show you in a minute. Nokian or Olufsfors with the various variety of track, eco track. Yeah, just that. No color options, nothing. It's just straight up a tree harvester. A little bit different. I don't know if this, I've noticed there's a couple of setting changes already with the update. So just be aware, just take a look. We'll start it up. We have a horn, we have lights. I don't believe we'd have any signals. No, this is strictly a forestry. Now, L1 and unfold is not X. It's up on your D-pad. And there we go. We're going to pull it out of transport position. And there it is. All right. So now after that has been opened, we get a whole bunch of more options here. So we have the crane. We have, of course, driving. It's articulated. But L1 and right stick, left and right. Up and down is kind of in and out. Then we have R1 and up and down, and left and right is extending that. So I'm not very proficient with these, so but there it is. To open up your harvester head, L1, and there we go. Tilt. Oh, we have the tilt option if you want to pick up log so that you have cut off the ground, and then the cut length is the triangle. So turn on is square, and that's where we get to open up. And I have some trees here that I believe are too big, because if I come up to it, it's giving me this. Yeah, there. Oh no, there we go. We got it. It wasn't too big. I just didn't get close enough to it. Okay, let's lift it up and tuck here. There we go. There. All right. Let's. Okay, up. There we go. All right. Let's see if this does a clean cut, because I have it set to 5 meter. And I did a different tree, and it wasn't. Oh, that's stacking them like literally on top of each other. That's hilarious. I'm making my own log cabin. Okay, let's go up a little bit. So this one seems to be pretty clean. There we go. Finally one fell off. All right. So those look pretty clean. Let's lower this down here. And is this not? Oops. Come on, come on. Weird. Okay. Let's drive over here. There we go. Now we're having. There we go. There. All right. Let's see. I had issues with this type of tree over there. I'll show you what I mean, but let's not do that. Let's. Oh yeah, me and controls for. Okay, there we go. See, look at that. It missed a branch when trimming. And it missed an... Oh, no, it didn't miss that one. I missed those. Ew. Yeah. So... Yuck. Yeah. That tree was this tree here. The Scotch pine. For whatever reason, it doesn't seem to trim the branches very nicely. That's not cool. Right. So now the question, it begs the question, as they say, is it just this particular one, or is it all of the tree harvesters are doing this now after the update? So let's fold it. You can L1 and up, and you don't have to fool around, which is nice. It just folds it and puts it into transport position. And what I'm going to do now is we're going to go in here and we're going to go by the Komatsu, because that's basically the only other one base game machine tree harvester. It's a little smaller. Let's see. Turn on. There we go. Let's see if it does the same kind of mess with this tree as the JohnDeere did. If it can. So it. Oh, let's plant one. There we go. Because these other trees were fine. Let's lower that down a little bit. There we go. And all right. All right. Let's see how. All right. Well, it would appear that we have a problem with the JohnDeere harvester, at least with Scotch pine. All right. So that's that. Beware of that. Beware of trees. All right. So let's park that. So now you know that one. Next one we're going to look at, it's pretty basic stuff. Let's take a look at the Skoda. And that one is going to be up here. And there it is, a Skoda the Coupe RS4. We have rim color option of gray or the main color. That's kind of cool. Trailer hitch, we're going to test that out, yes or no. Looks like just a standard ball hitch. And we do have a choice of main colors. We have kind of a mustard yellow. We have blue, red. It says metallic. It doesn't look very metallic-y to me. Black. It looks just like there's sap all over it. White pearl. Okay, white. And then we have a silver, darker silver or gray, and then what they call energy blue. All right. Oh, it was running. All right. Very quiet. So we can't do anything with it. Let's take it for a little ride. Sounds electric. It is electric. All right. It's electric. I didn't go through the stats, did I? Okay, so 111 miles per hour. Did we even get up to that? 78, 83, 85, 86. It'll get there eventually. Braking's good. Okay. So we have an EV. Although it's 1V, I guess that's Czechoslovakia, or sorry, Czechnia. I don't know I don't know what to call it anymore. Czech Republic? I don't think it's the Czech Republic anymore. Skoda. Anyways, wherever they make the Skoda. All right. How about we find out what it actually hooks up to? I didn't. For those of you who live in that area, I know there's no intent. I did not mean that to be derogatory or anything of that manner. Not a pin hitch. And it won't hook up to that. So what does it hook up to? It doesn't hook up to either one of these. This little guy? Or what would you hook it up to? A fuel truck or this? Maybe this? That looks like something that would hook up to a vehicle. Yes, okay, so a little utility. Well, it's not very small. It's kind of fairly large utility type trailer. So it attaches to that and not to that. So, yeah. I would say pretty much like any car that you wouldn't attach a big trailer like that to a normal car. So, well, there you have, just so you know. All right, the next thing we're going to test out is the seeders. So I'm going to set that all up, and we'll be right back. All right, so what is this? This is the Pottinger. It's under seeder. It's a seeder. It's the Aerosem VT 5000DD, $101,500. 200 horsepower recommended, 2,800 liters of seed only, your regular seed product, 5 meter working width, 9 miles per hour. We have option of ridge markers. Yes or no? It is not a direct drill, so you do have to cultivate your field in some manner, whether it be plowed, cultivated, disc harrow. We have signals and lights. L1 and X unfolds. L1 and left on your D-pad opens up your seed tank. Very nice. I was able to fill it from a silo. Buy anything silo. Very nice. We do have, let's see, bridge markers up on your D-pad. Left and right. If you have them installed. If not, you might see that option, but it won't do anything. So we're going to lower it down, turn it on, drive forward, and there we go. We are seeding. Some nice movement on the individual parts. And there, if we go to hire a worker, it is recognizing the worker at 5 meters. So that's nice. All right, and that's folding's not allowed when it's lowered. There we go. It's not extremely low. It's oh, that's odd though. Look at that. It has these little cultivator things on the front, but it's not a direct drill. Interesting. I guess it's only there supposed to be there to re-agitate the soil or something like that. But anyways, all right. So our last mod that we're going to look at is somewhat interesting. So let me go set that up. All right, so the last item we're going to look at is the Väderstad TopDown 600 cultivator. And that's going to be found under Soil Cultivations and Cultivator. And there it is, $90,000 to purchase. It also has the option for a seeder attachment. We'll look at that. 300 horsepower recommended, 360 liters of seed, 6 meter working width, 9 miles per hour. So there it is without, there it is with the seeder unit. We're going to buy this one. We have a couple of tire options, whichever you like there. All right, so let's take a look at the cultivator itself first, without the seeder attachment. And it has a couple of interesting features. You can see I have left a bit of a pattern behind me. We'll explain that in a moment. Lights, signals, L1 and X unfolds. Like so. L1 and circle drops it down, and there we are. We are cultivating. Now, that is cultivating at a deep soil type state, R1, so that's deep cultivation. If we go over to shallow, it will lift it up slightly, and as we move forward, it will cultivate in a shallow type cultivation. All right. Let's take a look at our PDA here, and we have an interesting pattern developing. And why is that? Well, so first of all, we have the cultivated. That's the deep cultivation. See that? And then we have the stubble tillage, which is the shallow. But you may be wondering, what is this seed bed in the middle doing? And that's interesting because when I go to R1 and switch from shallow to deep, it just goes right to the deep. See that? Now if I go to shallow, it will lift and the ground state will change underneath. And then as I move forward, it kind of, I'm not sure what, so it goes from deep to seed bed, and then when I start moving, it goes to stubble cultivation, which is, I've never seen that before, actually. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm not sure. Now, again, I'm not sure if this is a mod thing or a particular to that particular piece of equipment or something that's changed with the update. Those are the things that we have questions now, because we had update 1.9 just drop, which actually gave a update to precision, or allowed a precision farming update as well. We got that as well. Start filling. We have seeds. We can fill it with seeds, 360 liters. So let's unfold it. I'd be shocked if this is not a direct drill now. It is a cultivator. Let's see what our options are. Lower cultivator. As we drive forward, are we using any seeds yet? No. So you can still use it as a cultivator. And there we go, turning on the seeder. And oh, there we go. We got deep, well, it says deep cultivation. Now if we go to shallow, so we're planting grass. Let's go to deep cultivation. Yeah, if you turn your seeder on, it doesn't, it's not See, we were cultivating. As soon as we turned our seeder on, it's now. Is it even? Oh, we don't have grass turned on. Hold on. There we go. All right, so it's just showing green for growing, but it's not giving us any of these. Yeah. But it is planting grass. We have either grass or oilseed radish. That's literally the only two. No more canola. But if we come back here, that's it. That's it for the new equipment. Couple of the little quirks. Garbage trucks going by. Awesome. There it is. That's the free content number 2 plus the update 1.9. Yes, just to recap, that's the free content update number 2, and that's included with patch 1.9. You should have it now or should have it soon, depending on where you are. And thank you all for watching, and enjoy. And remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.